With major conferences starting to pull the plug on fall sports, the question remains which ones will still try to compete the rest of the year. It looks as if some still will try to, especially if the league's focused on college football. 23 ABC Sports Director Carrie Osep takes a look at the division among college athletics.
College football means business, and not just in the sense that it loves its competition, but because it means serious money for many colleges across the country, making the decisions to postpone or cancel seasons that much more difficult. So while conferences like the Mountain West, Pac-12, and Big Ten have already decided to push their fall season to an unlikely spring, other conferences like the SEC, ACC, and Big 12 are still attempting to play football this fall, leaving some big-time question marks for college football.
Safety obviously should be at the top of the concern. However, when you're dealing with that level, talking about a lot of money.
With experience at every level of football, Coach Littlejohn knows just how tough it is to make a unifying decision across the country for all of college football, especially with big money on the line. He also knows just how tough it is for the players who are missing out on a season, like Garces Memorial grad and Fresno State junior Chris Coleman, who was eager to step back into his normal role on the football field.
Just the competitive nature that I have in the season that I came off last year, kind of having to go both ways. And this year, hopefully, only getting to play receiver. I was really looking forward to having that opportunity. And I'm not going to say it was stripped away, but it kind of feels like it's taken away for the time being. And this is hard, and it brings a lot of other questions that nobody has answers to.
Questions that trickle down from the college level to high school.
Juniors or seniors draft eligible at the 4-year level. You look at the junior college level with the sophomores and freshmen qualifiers. You look at the high school level with kids as they transition to their senior years, which many of them make a big jump from their junior to senior year from a recruiting standpoint. But I think overall in junior college football, you're still trying to allow these young people the opportunity to transfer.
Like Coleman, Carl Jones and Cameron Williams saw their hopes of playing this fall dashed on Tuesday as the Pac-12 officially postponed the season. But how much more difficult will it be for the athletes who don't get to compete watching other conferences possibly play?
We've been waiting for quite a while now, and for us to postpone the season, like I said, was smart. But to watch other people actually play and go on with the season, it would suck.
If they do try to have a season, then we could be able to sit back and just reflect off what they did wrong, if anything did go wrong, and if everything works, then we'll probably have our season. Unfortunately, the pandemic hit and it's hitting everybody, but we can't take any steps backwards because nothing is waiting for us, really.
From the Power 5 conferences to the junior colleges, all of these teams just want some answers, which seems to be the most unlikely thing in the near future.
The powers that be need to ask coaches and even players and address some of those concerns moving forward, and with the hopes that there's some provisions that are, will be made.
From Coach Littlejohn to the players, they're all aware that playing this spring may not even be a guarantee, nor is the idea that these other conferences will get to play this fall. And while many just want to see a unified decision from college athletics, that may not even be a possibility either. But if there's one thing I can guarantee, it's the fact that I'll be excited whenever we get to see all these teams back in action again, for whatever that's worth. For 23 ABC Sports, I'm Carrie Osep. Back to you.